The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Pretty good job here by the quarterback of just getting away from the sack and throwing that ball away to live for the next down. I really thought he was going to be brought down. They had such good pressure on him. But once again, you can see the mobility of this young man and what he's capable of doing. So, incompletion, but at least it's not a negative play or a turnover.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
Love those positive yards on 1st. A 1st down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Pressure is coming. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
He's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, and they'll throw 1st down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Michigan 14, UCLA 0.
The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Ball handed off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
2nd down coming up.
Takes the handoff again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. The QB throws his 3rd hit of the day. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
To throw, it's Sims. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Receiver in motion now. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Scanning the field, it's Sims. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions and find that open man.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Well, the screen doesn't produce a 1st down. Good work by the defense. Now it's 4th down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. UCLA offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
And this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
He missed it. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick in the very first play. Looking downfield, it's Sims. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Running back grabs it on the screen.
Great job here by the defense of sniffing out this screen. You can see the defensive linemen, the linebackers, everybody running to that running back. Because of that team pursuit, it's a big loss for the defense.
The Wolverines will line up to boot it away. And this is off the side of the foot. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Quick throw to the left. It's caught downfield. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And they're able to tack on the extra point.
UCLA 7.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll hand it off. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
You know, a toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, the play's going to blow up.
He'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. And the quarterback will just sneak it here.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The back's got it.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Back to pass. It's Sims. Looking for a deep completion. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Boy, what a good job by this defense of trying to put pressure on this mobile quarterback. Here's another example of what he can do. He looked like he was going to be down for a loss, and instead is able to fight through it. But I'm going to tip my cap to this defense. They knew what they were facing today, and they're doing a good job of containing him and applying enough pressure to be able to offset this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Whoa, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly exactly where they'll spot it here. So they'll just take a knee here, and that will send us to halftime. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Important second down play coming up. Here's that defense shifting again. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Just a really good job by the corner here, recognizing this wide receiver screen. Because he was so quick to react, when the receiver makes the catch, he's right there to make that tackle.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but it's a big gain. Ball near midfield, spotted at the 49.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback still with the football. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Here's the option play. And he's got it already past the first down marker. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there. And the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game. Being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Here's the second down play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And now the running back's got it again. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Wolverines. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Offense back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on a ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Michigan. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Michigan 31, UCLA 7.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the UCLA offense takes the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Wolverines. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Well, I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. The Bruins come to the line in a hurry up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. First down and 15 now. And there's the handoff. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. The Bruins are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Sacked on heavy pressure there.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins. They're setting out to try the PAT. And it's good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
38, UCLA, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Michigan.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Michigan. And this one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
Automatic on the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
45, UCLA, 14.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. And the Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's how I'm going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
That's the end of the third quarter. Michigan, 45, UCLA, 14.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he make it to the marker? Spins away from defenders. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go. Catch is made. Room to run here. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. And the Wolverines churn out another first down. 1st and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Wolverines. And the beatdown continues.